What's up, everybody? So today's video is going to be a little different than the first few that I've posted. I'm going to actually be starting a new series about hiking and the hikes that I do specifically. So today we're going to hike Black Mountain, just on the outskirts of Salt Lake City. So stay tuned. So it's about 9 a.m. The hike up to the summit of Black Mountain it's probably going to be about 7 miles round trip. So it shouldn't take maybe 3-4 hours. So this trail is going to gain about 2,500 feet in elevation from the trailhead. I probably have already gone up maybe 500 of that. I'm about a half a mile in, probably about 3 miles to the peak. Fairly clear day here today. Salt Lake is pretty well known for getting an inversion in the wintertime, where the warmer air gets trapped at the bottom of the valley and holds in all the air pollution. There's been a couple times where Salt Lake's had some of the worst air in the world, but today it's fairly clear. It's a pretty nice day. You can see for probably 40 miles. So I just took a break here to catch my breath, and we're gonna continue on. So just for reference, I think it's February 12th today, and we haven't had snow down in the lower elevations for probably 6 weeks. So the south side facing slopes don't have any snow on them, but the north side facing slopes still have probably a foot of snow. And this trail goes up the north side of Black Mountain, so we'll see how much snow is on the trail. I did bring my micro spikes just in case it's super icy, but we'll find out. Straight ahead here, that mountain is exactly where we're going, to the peak of that. You can see here, that's the north facing slope. There's a good 10 inches of snow or more. And there's the south facing slope. No snow on it at all. I've been on trail for about an hour now, and I'd say I'm 2/3 of the way there, to the summit that is. Approaching the last final incline to the summit. It's a beautiful day for hiking. It's probably about 45 degrees. Obviously it's sunny, there's no clouds. Like I mentioned earlier, the air quality is good. So couldn't have asked for a better day. I just passed a guy coming up the hill, and he said that it's pretty icy, and it's definitely starting to get more icy. So I'm gonna stop and put my micro spikes on and continue up the trail. This is the snow that I was talking about earlier, coming up the north side of the hill. There's probably 12-18 inches of snow here. You can see people have fallen through. But this is the last ascent here, almost to the top. Oh, finally made it to the top. check out these views. So I'm gonna find a place to sit down for a little while, cool off, rehydrate, eat a couple granola bars, and just enjoy the views up here. And then head back down. Here's my spot to sit for a couple minutes to cool off and eat a couple granola bars, get rehydrated. Not a bad view for a little bit. Just about finishing up here. Can't believe how quiet it is up here. Usually the wind is blowing pretty good up on these ridges, especially up this high. We're at about 8,000 feet. I'm gonna pack things up and start heading down the mountain. I'm definitely gonna need those micro spikes for going down. It's gonna be pretty slippery, and those spikes will help give me good footing. It's coming up on noon here, so a little less than 3 hours on the trail. So hopefully try to make it down in maybe an hour, hour and a half. It should be a lot faster than coming up, just because it's pretty much all downhill, which is nice. Which is also going to make it a lot less strenuous. So. Concern I have on the way down is that as the day goes on, the sun obviously warms the snow up, causes it to start to melt and become unstable. So there was a couple of the snow fields that I went over that might be a little iffy in terms of sinking in. So I guess we'll just play it by ear and see what happens. That's where we were about an hour ago, and you can see the smog and the inversion starting to kick in the valley. I'm almost back to the car now. It's well after 1:30, so 4.5 hours for, I think it was maybe a little over 6.5 miles round trip, so not too bad. Beautiful day, couldn't have asked for a better hike. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe down below. I'll catch you guys in the next one.